Hello everybody, welcome back to the Bad Book of Wrestling podcast. My name is Jack and today we are reviewing the SmackDown after WrestleMania. I thought it was worse than Raw, if I'm honest. I wasn't enthralled by any of SmackDown. It felt a bit like a house show kind of deal. It didn't feel like SmackDown at all. Really. We kicked things off with the New Day. They came out, obviously, big Kofi Kingston celebration for winning the WWE Championship. And Big E said that there was only one man at WrestleMania that made millions of the WWE Universe ball out crying. There was only one man that is an A-plus player, and there was only one man that became the new WWE Champion, and that man is, of course, Kofi Kingston. They turned up on Raw to celebrate and to make even more history and to have Kofi Kingston be a dual champion, just like Becky Lynch. But tonight it's much more than that. Tonight is to celebrate the 11-year career that Kofi Kingston has had in the WWE. Xavier Woods says he remembers when Kofi debuted. Obviously, Kofi debuted on ECW, like the WWE version of ECW. And then when he finally got to WWE, it felt like he was meeting one of his heroes, kind of thing. So that was nice. Kofi gets on the mic and said that this moment wasn't in the script. This moment was never going to happen. This moment was never supposed to happen. But look at him now. We are where we are, kind of thing. He gives a shout out to his family, saying that they inspire him to be the best father he can, the best husband he can, the best person he can be. But it wasn't too long after that the Bar once again interrupt him, just like they did on Monday Night Raw. They interrupt Kofi Kingston, and basically they said that Kofi should be thanking them, because if it wasn't for them, Kofi wouldn't have the WWE Championship right now, because Seth Rollins was wiping the floor with Kofi. And they said, right, we want to have a 6-man tag match tonight. You three versus us three. And Big E's like, you can't really do maths, can you? There's only two of you. And they went, no, we found a friend over on Raw who's quite happy to help us. And out came Drew McIntyre, the third man. So everything's just all over the place. Just Raw superstars here, there, and everywhere on SmackDown. SmackDown superstars here, there, and everywhere on Raw. It's no point having a superstar shake-up next week. There's no point having a brand split, really, is there? That was the end of that segment. They all jogged on. We then had a 6-man. This was SmackDown. 2 6-man tag matches and 2 normal tag matches. I think that was it. And it was just like really uninspiring stuff. First 6-man tag match was Aleister Black, Ricochet, and Ali versus Rusev, Nakamura, and Andrade. It was a decent enough match. Ali picking up Mustafa Ali picking up the win after a 0-5-4 on Andrade. So Mustafa Ali picking up a win against Andrade. It's pretty big for Mustafa, really. But after the match, Randy Orton RKO'd Ali, and then Kevin Owens came out and stunned Rusev. Don't know what the hell's going on. It's all over the place. Next up, we had R-Truth and the Women's Battle Royal winner, Carmella, in the ring. And they go on about Sunday, how Carmella saying that she couldn't have done what she did without the help of R-Truth. And she sees big things in her future. But as soon as she says future, even, Samoa Joe's music hits. And he comes out and is like, oh God, okay. And Samoa Joe and R-Truth started to brawl. Samoa Joe obviously getting the upper hand on R-Truth, choking him out and then chucking him outside the ring. He jumped on the mic and went, look, I beat Rey Mysterio in under 60 seconds at WrestleMania, and I can do that again with any other member of any other roster in the world. And out came Braun Strowman, another Raw superstar on SmackDown. Love it. They had a brawl for a little bit. Joe did manage to lock in a coquina clutch, but Braun Strowman was just too strong. He got out of it. Joe managed to run away. Yeah. Okay. As Braun Strowman was leaving the arena, the IIconics' music hit, and they came out, obviously, the new Women's Tag Team Champions. They said that they defied all odds at WrestleMania, to become the new women's tag team champions. They said they would defend their titles any day, any brand, any place, any tag team, anyone, and that's why they've picked out the best tag team in the world for tonight's defense. Their first title defense, they've picked out the best. They have an undefeated record of 45-0, I believe it was, and they are the Brooklyn Bells. Sorry, what? The Brooklyn Bells. A couple of enhancement talents or indie wrestlers. I know I saw one of them on Twitter yesterday, but I can't remember their names. I do apologise. But it wasn't even a squash match or anything like that. They put up quite a good fight. They did make them look quite strong. But the IIconics winning the match, obviously, and making their first title defence a success. But the cameras cut backstage then, and Paige was watching the match. And the interviewer said, Paige, what are you doing here? Essentially, and Paige, cut a long story short, said that next week she is bringing her own tag team to the tag team division. Now, who could it be? Popular choice at the moment, Sky Pirates, Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. We'll have to wait and see. That's a one little bit of intrigue. Paige's manager, Paige on weekly TV again. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I really wouldn't. Shane McMahon comes out, talks about his match with The Miz, and talks about George for a bit. And then this whole bit was really weird. He obviously got Greg Hamilton to do his, announce him properly, and Greg just couldn't get it doing. So Shane grabbed him by the tie and then started dragging him like a dog on a lead up the ramp until they got to the top of the ramp, and Greg Hamilton finally announced it properly, and then Shane just walked off. What? Up next, our second tag match of the night, our second normal tag match of the night, saw the Usos defend their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships against the Hardy Boyz. And they failed to do so. The Hardy Boyz are your new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Now, I was pretty upset. I was like, why the hell are the Usos losing their belts? And then, as I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, so this pretty much means they're going on to Raw next week. So that's fine. And then, after the match, Lars Sullivan came out and completely destroyed the Hardy Boyz. So I was like, okay, I'm glad that the Usos didn't get destroyed by Lars Sullivan. So, as long as the Usos go to Raw, I'm perfectly fine with this. But the Hardys, I love the Hardys, but they're just going to be injured next month. So unless they're transitional champions, I can't see them holding the belt for long. I really can't. But yeah, Hardy Boyz, your new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Next up, a promo from Becky, 2 belts, and it was a pretty similar promo to Monday Night Raw's, to be fair. The only difference was she brought up the whole Lacey Evans situation, and she said that Lacey Evans' right hand, the rocket, as she called it, her rocket of her right hand, made me remember that I've got 2 massive targets on me now in the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship, but she has walked through hell to get to that WrestleMania main event and to win these belts, so she will happily walk through hell again and beat up anyone in her way. The crowd pop, Becky walks up the ramp, holds up the titles, turn around, bam, another right hand from Lacey Evans. This time, making the belts fly, absolutely flew, and Becky left on the floor, just so mad, while Lacey Evans was just there, calm and composed. I'd love Lacey Evans, everyone knows I love Lacey Evans. It'd be stupid if she won this feud. There's no way she can win this feud at all. But we got Money in the Bank coming up. I would have thought she'd be in Money in the Bank, but if she's going to have a title match, that gives her that rub of being with Becky Lynch, with, champ Becky Lynch. So we'll have to wait and see what happens if Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view. There might be a Saudi show in between then. No idea. But yeah, Lacey Evans once again smacking down Becky Lynch, but this time it only took the one right hand to knock Becky down to the ground. And then we had a really abrupt end to SmackDown. the 6-second 6-man tag, New Day versus The Bar, Drew McIntyre, we saw about 5 minutes of this match. It was about a 10-minute long match, I think, and there was adverts in between. I'm pretty sure we saw only 5 minutes of the match. It was really abrupt, and it was just like, oh, that's happened then. Cool. Before the match, Sami Zayn came out, and he got on the mic and went, actually, none of you are worth it. He's bless him, he's trying to get heat, but the crowd just love him too much. He can't get that heat at the moment, unfortunately. Like I said, it wasn't a long match. Kofi getting the pin over Sheamus after a Temple in Paradise. And that was SmackDown. Like, really, not an eventful. There was a bloody title change, but 2.5 star. 2.5 star. Bang average. And that's being generous in my eyes. If you did like that, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe if you are new around here or you haven't done so already. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Just search Bad Bookers, even, bloody hell. On any of those, and you'll find us. Patreon.com/badbookers if you want to support us over on there. Our website, badbookers.com. We got star ratings, we've got reviews, we've got Matt is rebooking WrestleMania as well as this week's Raw, I think. So we've got a hell of a lot going on over on the website, so that's fantastic. And I think that's it. Hopefully you'll see Matt again tomorrow. He's got this week off, so he should be reviewing NXT. We'll have to wait and see on that one, because I don't know. I'll be asleep during NXT probably, because I've got work tomorrow. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Facebook, Instagram, check out our website, check out our Twitter, check out our YouTube by liking and subscribing as you're watching on this now, and Patreon. And that's about that. You'll see Matt tomorrow. You'll see me again next week. And listen to the podcast on Thursday as well. Thank you very much for watching.